Video on what is Christians for Science. Christians for Science is an effort to promote a positive view of science education. Take a look at our logo. If you notice in our logo, we have space and we have an atom. We have the word Christian and we have the word science. Whether we're talking about something small or something very large, we recognize the design of the creation, and that means a creator. Our present focus right now on Christians for Science is what is happening right now in science education. When we think about science, we think about understanding how the Creator put these things into being in the world. When we think about doing science, we think about honoring God, recognizing His power and His splendor and His wonder. And we also think about making a connection between the Creator and His written Word. What has happened since the rise of evolution in our culture? God and His Word, His written revelation, has been expelled from the education of our children. My friend, not only is that against God, but that is contrary, it's harmful to our culture. It has contributed to poor thinking, poor behavior. And this dominance of evolution in the science classroom simply promotes philosophical naturalism. What's our mission? Our mission is to recognize that there's a need to challenge the teaching of evolution. At first, this task may seem overwhelming. There's multitudes of people against our effort. But my friend, I remind you of David in the Old Testament when he faced Goliath and was intimidated or bullied by the giant. His answer was, "You come to me with a sword and with a shield, but I come to you in the name of the living God." My friend, in 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and verse 15, we have this reading. "Fear not, neither be dismayed by reason of this great multitude, for the battle is not yours, but God's." Friends, there's a battle for the mind and the heart and the soul of our culture. And this battle is going on in the science classroom. We urge you to recognize that for what it is. What is happening right now? Our challenge, if you would, is to recognize what's happening in science education. Through the last couple of decades, an effort has been underway to redo science education. And right now, May 2012, there's a promotion of science reform. It began with this document a couple years ago called the Framework. What is the Framework? K through 12 science education. This is a vision of the National Academy of Sciences, the AAAS, and other organizations on what they would like to see happen in science education. It includes what needs to be taught and how it all fits together, from kindergarten through 12th grade. That document, if you would, has brought us to what we need to talk about next, the next generation science standards. Now, what are the next generation science standards? What these are an outlay of the curriculum in terms of standards on what children need to be taught from kindergarten through 12th grade. You could get a copy of this book and you could look page by page and see what your child would learn from kindergarten all the way through high school. The problem is that evolution is being presented not only as a fact, but as a unifying theme in science, So that means everything that your child learns from kindergarten through 12th grade, especially in the life sciences, will be tied together and incorporated through the lens of Darwinian evolution. That should raise a concern for people in our country. This work, the Next Generation Science Standards, will be completed by December 2012. And as you notice on the slide there, each state will take that information and write their own standards. 26 states will be adopting the Next Generation Science Standards. And through those 26 states, other states, I'm sure, will be encouraged to participate. What do we need to do? We need to challenge evolution in this process and challenge it early and challenge it effectively. In order to do that, we've developed a web page, Christians4Science. And on this web page, you can learn about what is happening. You could see documents for yourself. You could follow links and learn about this process. But another thing that you need to know right now is May till June the 1st, we are in a period of public feedback. And that means that you can give the writers feedback on what you think regarding the standards. So I urge you to visit our website, learn, study the documents, and then go and submit a survey on the Next Generation Science Standards and see for yourself what is happening, what is planned to be taught. And give feedback. In order to do that, there are two ways to do that. On the upper left-hand side are written directions for giving feedback, and on the upper right-hand side, a video that may help you in this process. My friend, we are at a critical juncture in our culture in America. America has forgotten her God. And this has happened in part through the promotion of evolution in our schools, particularly the science classroom. My friend, with God as a helper, and with reliance upon God, and petition before His throne, won't you join us in the effort of eliminating evolution from the science classroom? Leave science for the science classroom. And let us pray that God will bless our efforts. Won't you join us? Thank you for your time, and may God bless you.